Good afternoon. I'm Wren Smith with Bernheim Arboretum and Research Forest and WBUG Television. And here today I have the chance to interview this fascinating creature. Please introduce yourself to us.
Well, Wren, thank you so much for coming out today. Well, my name is Hypodamia convergens of the family Coccinelliad, but you can call me Ladybug. All my friends do.
Well,
Good to have you at my work site today.
Well, thank you. I am delighted to be here. I've heard interesting things about you, and I thought you could give us a chance to learn, what is true and what might be more fancy than fact.
Well, first, like I said, thank you for coming onto the job site. I am on the job right now, so I appreciate you doing that. I heard if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. My job, as hired by the farmer here, is to eat aphids. Oh my God, they are so good. They are so good. So I'm doing my favorite thing in the whole world, which is gobbling up aphids, which destroy crops and are just the bane of every farmer's existence. So they're very happy to see me.
Well, I bet they are. What do they taste like?
Oh my goodness, aphids taste like a combination of like an almond wrapped in a kiwi. That little fuzzy outside just kind of tickles your tongue. It's so good.
Well, I understand you have a very strong work ethic. Can
I
you
do.
can you tell me a little bit about where you think you got that work ethic from?
Well, I say I probably got it from my dear mama, bless her heart. You know, when I was born, she laid all these eggs, all my siblings, and some of the eggs she did not fertilize. So when we woke up and emerged, we had a feast waiting on us right there. She thought of everything. She only lives 2 years, and to think of doing that for us. But even as a larva, as soon as we hatch and we become a larva, we liked that, the unfertilized eggs, but what we really like is aphids. So we went looking for them like right off. And, it takes us about a month to get to this stage where you get these beautiful black spots. Now, I have a cousin, a distant cousin, I might add, named Harmonia axaritas. If you ever see a cluster of what you think are ladybugs up in the corner of your house, that's not me. That is my cousin who, for lack of a better term, is invasive, shall we say, and they're hard to get rid of, and we don't talk about that side of the family too awful much.
Well, I can understand why. So, my understanding is that you're not really a true bug.
No.
You're actually a beetle. And how did you get the name?
Well, I'm actually a beetle. Thank you for pointing that out. The legend has it, and I do say legend, even though it's been passed down from family to family to family, but farmers over in Europe were having a terrible time with aphids, and they prayed to the Our Lady Mary to have something take away these aphids. Next thing you know, we show up, gobble up the aphids, so they called it Lady's Bug or Lady's Beetle. And it just kind of got shortened down to Ladybug, even though we're a beetle. And, that's the story that I was told as a little bitty larva.
Oh, my goodness. That is fascinating. Well, I'm going to have to leave here in a second, but is there anything you would like your audience here to know before I leave that they might not quite understand?
Well, you know what? What I call a misnomer or maybe misnamer, we are not all ladies. Jamie over here, one of my co-workers, not a lady. So when you see a ladybug, may not be a lady. Just saying.
Well, thank you very much. It's been fascinating to be here in this lovely garden with you. So I'll let you get back to
I'm
work.
going to get back to work because these are just so good. Oh my goodness, you're going to have to try them.